We are in receipt of the United States' latest reciprocal tariff for the Philippines. We are concerned that the U.S. has decided to impose a 20% tariff on Philippine exports. The fact remains, however, that the 20% rate is the second lowest among all reciprocal tariffs that the U.S. has imposed on the region. We remain committed to continuing negotiations with the United States in good faith to pursue a bilateral comprehensive economic agreement, or, if possible, an FTA.
There's going to be a shock to the economy that we don't know yet, that we have to wait and see. But for the time being, I don't think it is too premature for us to factor that and how many employment losses, all these things, how many for Sri Lanka. It's uncertain and also difficult to estimate because it's a global phenomenon.
It will affect exports up to about 3% of GDP compared to our exports. At the same time, our GDP will affect from about 0.25% to 1.5%. And the overall demand for the consumption from the US market will decline. So that will be the main impact overall, with overall tariffs increasing in US. And since Sri Lanka's apparels are mainly targeting the US market, that sector will be the most affected.
Madame la Ministre, honorable members, the discussions are constructive. We have engaged on key elements such as tariffs, non-tariff barriers, economic security, strategic purchases, mutual investment, etc. We have made good progress on the text of the joint statement or agreement in principle, and I hope we can soon finalise our work. Crucially, while other nations faced increased tariffs from the United States as a result of the letters that President Trump sent out on Monday, our negotiations have spared the EU from facing higher tariffs. But let me be clear, while we remain committed to achieving a satisfactory deal, we need to acknowledge a certain degree of rebalancing will remain. This comes from differing perspectives and starting points. The US sees the trading relationship with the EU as unbalanced due to the US deficit on goods. Surely our perceptions and viewpoints differ, but we remain committed to our goal, which is to restore predictability, providing businesses, workers and consumers the relief they seek and deserve against unwanted and damaging escalation.
Thank you, President.